Now it's time for the pregame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
On the campus of Huntington North High School in Huntington, Indiana, welcome to another production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. This afternoon, the number 10 Norwell Knights take on the Huntington North Vikings. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome aboard. This is Derek Decker bringing the action live from Huntington. The Knights come into this one with a record of 11-3, 2-2, dropping 3 out of their last 4. Their only win coming on the road, a score of 12-0 on Angola on Monday afternoon. They lost to DeKalb by a final of 5-2 on Tuesday, and that was after losses to New Haven and Adams Central last week after winning their first 10 of the year. The plate meeting is underway. We are moments away from the starting lineups, followed by the first pitch, but we're glad you could join us this afternoon. We are at a cloudy afternoon, cooler, much cooler than yesterday, and it looks good. We've got games coming up on Saturday, 2 of them up at Garrett. First game against Bishop Luers. That game starting at 12:30. If the Knights win that one, they'll play again at 5:30 against the winner of Bluffton and Garrett. If not, they'll play the loser at 3 o'clock. But we look forward to calling that game with you as well. And then 6 games next week. We started off next week a makeup game on the road at East Noble, followed by home games against Columbia City and then Northrop. Carroll on the road Thursday, 2 at Bluffton, a doubleheader to wrap up the regular season coming up Saturday. The Knights drew Mississinawa in Sectional 23. That'll be at Belmont, 5:30 on Wednesday the 24th. And we are just about ready for the starting lineup.
Good afternoon and welcome to Huntington North
And here it
High
comes
School
from the
Round
public
One
address
Viking
announcer.
Baseball. For today's contest between your visiting Norwell Knights and your own Huntington North Vikings. The Huntington North Athletic Department, coaches, and administrators want to thank you for today's support of student athletes and welcome you to join them in their effort to model good sportsmanship throughout today's game. Now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visitors, Coach Andy McLean's Norwell Knights. Batting first, your center fielder, number 2, Trevor Wilson. Batting second, number 16, second baseman, Garrett Waybright. Batting third, the DH, number 1, Quentin Middleton. Playing third base, number 6, Garrison Braggy. Batting fourth for the Knights, playing first base, number 34, Levi Long. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 13, Colin Schwartz. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 3, Christian Bohada. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 5, Caleb Kohler. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 4, Levi Leidig. And batting ninth, number 12, the left fielder, Tyler Skiles. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, your Huntington North Vikings. Leading off, playing center field, number 16, Colin Landrum. Batting second, the second baseman, number 8, Elliot LaFrance. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 4, Ian McCutcheon. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Jarrett Gray. Batting fifth, the DH, number 10, Cody Barton. Catching for the Vikings, number 14, Dane Fife. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 6, Trey Williams. Batting seventh, your pitcher, number 18, Pat Miller. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 1, Logan Moreland. And batting ninth, number 7, playing left field, Levi Bennett. Coach Hamill, and assisted by Jamin Hamill, Blake Holbein, and your manager, Matt Warner. Now, if you would, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
And we'll be right back.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian.
We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique. Ossian Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs, featuring Valspar paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Ossian Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian.
And welcome back to Huntington. Let's roll over those starting lineups one more time. First for the Vikings in the field, it'll be Trey Williams at third, Jarrett Gray at first and on the corners. Ian McCutcheon, Elliott Lesperance up the middle. Levi Bennett, Colin Landrum, Logan Moreland left to right in the outfield. Dane Fife starts behind the plate today for the Vikings, and Pat Miller will start on the mound. Pat, a 2.66 ERA, 4 winner on the year, 4-1 on the season. He's given up 9 earned runs on 19 hits, walked 13, struck out 28. The Knights will send Trevor Wilson, Garrett Waybright, Quentin Middleton to the plate in the top of the first. The standard lineup for the Knights, not a lot of changes, although the one change you might have noticed, Tyler Skiles gets the start in left, and he's also going to hit today too. Garrison Bragi will be hit for by Middleton in the 3 spot, but Skiles will bat for himself in the 9-hole this afternoon, and he's a junior, getting, I believe, his second start of the year. But we are moments away from getting this one underway. We're going to be right on time this afternoon. Game time temperature is going to be 60 degrees, overcast skies, northeast wind at 11 miles an hour, and not going to have much of an effect on this baseball game today. Trevor Wilson will step in to get this one underway. He bats .333 on the year.
For the Vikings tonight, number 118, Pat Miller. Leading off for the Knights, number 2, Trevor Wilson.
Miller steps on the rubber, and he's into his wind and fires the first pitch. It's high, and we are underway at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Ground ball sent towards the shortstop. McCutcheon fields it cleanly, throw to first in time. Wilson out 6-3, 1 gone.
Now batting number 16, Garrett Waybright.
So that's how this one begins today. We talked about how the Knights only had 1 hit in that conference game against DeKalb in a 5-2 loss on Tuesday after pounding out 15 on the road at Angola Monday. And the junior Garrett Waybright steps in, second baseman, 275, watches a first pitch strike call. There is ball 1 as it missed just outside, tried the corner, didn't get the call. Didn't miss by much again, 2-1. We're situated on the first base side this afternoon and elevated off the ground. Waybright fouls it back to the screen, evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dimensions here at Huntington, 330 to left, 300 to right, 360 in the left center alley, 345 in the right center, and 390 to straightaway center. There is called strike 3. Waybright couldn't pull the trigger. He looked like he was going to, fooled him on the breaking ball. And that'll be the second out. First strikeout of the afternoon for Pat Miller. And 2 gone here in the first. Quentin Middleton stands in, 3-17 on the year. Quentin bats from the right side, was charged with the loss, grounds the first pitch right back up the middle over the second base bag and into shallow center for a base hit. 2-out single for Middleton.
Now batting number 34, Levi Long.
And here's Levi Long. Levi's got quite a bit of power, but only 1 homer on the year. That was against Adams Central, 1 of 3 hits in that game for the Knights. 356 on the year. On the 2017 campaign.
In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
Yeah, welcome back to Huntington. The Knights come up with a 2-out base hit, but leave Middleton at second base. And here's how they'll line it up in the field. At the corners, Garrison Brady at third, Levi Long at first, Kohler, Waybright up the middle, Skiles, Wilson, and Leidig left to right in the outfield. Colin Schwartz starts behind the plate. And the starter this afternoon on the mound, lefty junior Christian Bohetta, who comes into this one with a record of 5-0 on the year. He's thrown 28 innings and allowed 10 earned runs on 27 hits, walked 10, struck out 25, and it's been a pretty good junior season so far. He had a couple of starts last year and had a couple quality wins, defeating teams such as Northrop on the road, which is probably, you could make a good argument, that was Norwell's best win all year last season.
Pitching for the Knights is number 3, Christian Bohada. Leading off for the
And the Vikings will send Landrum, Lesbronce, and McCutcheon to the plate in the bottom half of the first. Landrum leads it off, center fielder. Wears number 16 for the Vikings. 340 on the year, and the first pitch bounces in there. Quick to work again, is ripped right back at the pitcher and through. It's up the middle for a base hit. Leadoff single for Colin Landrum, and he's aboard to lead off the bottom of the first. And now Lesbronce will step in. Well, had almost made the grab there, never saw it into his glove, but it went right past him as he whistled it into center. Pickoff throw to first, sends Landrum back in there. Christian's a guy that works with very quick pace on the mound with base runners or not. And he comes to the plate with the first pitch to Lesbronce and misses low and in for ball one. One 0 is a strike call at the bottom of the knees. Lesbronce has a pretty good lead away from first. And he'll come back to first with a pickoff. Not a bad afternoon, but it's going to be much nicer on Saturday. Should be close to 70 and sunny. That pitch is going to be a wild pitch. It gets through, and Landrum took a hard turn around second. Thought about going to three, but a big hole back there, a big backstop. There's a lot of room behind the plate this afternoon. The pitch almost got Les Bronze in the foot, but he got out of the way. The count 2-1, and Colin Landrum takes second base via the wild pitch. And that pitch misses low. Oh, there's a strike call. Appeared to be below the knees, and Bohata getting the benefit of the call and evens the count at 2-2. There's a breaking pitch, smoked into center. Playable for Wilson. He will make the grab. Runner will hold at second. One gone.
Brings up the shortstop, number 4, Ian McCutcheon.
Routine fly out there off the bat of Les Bronze, and Ian McCutcheon will step in. 3:27 on the year, RBI opportunity. He's driven in 12. First pitch outside. Bohata's a guy that relies on hitting the corners for success. He's definitely got to hit his spots. There goes the runner to third. Pitch is called a strike. Throw to third is in time. And Colin Schwartz catches Landrum's stolen base. Colin Landrum is down, and he is going to require some attention here as finally he gets to his feet at third base. He was thrown out. And he will jog off under his own power. So it'll be 2 gone now, and the bases are empty. Really nice throw by Schwartz. Yeah, I think Landrum thought he could steal a bag there, and he gets bitten and may end up costing Huntington a run later in the inning. Bohata misses again. The count is 2-1 to McCutcheon. Fastball in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. And there's a walk. Bohata issues his first base on balls of the afternoon, and a man is aboard again for the Vikings here in the bottom of the first. And the cleanup hitter, Jarrett Gray, will step in. 3:27 on the year. Same as McCutcheon. That's from the left side. Where's number 5 for the Vikings? Huntington in their home white with white pants. Red numbers on the back. A red interlocking HN on the front. Pitch is in the dirt, skips away. It's not going to matter. McCutcheon would have been in there, I think, safely anyway. He got a real nice jump off of Bohata. But it will be a wild pitch. And that will draw the attention of Colin Schwartz, who will jog out to the mound and have a conversation with Bohata to make sure everything's under control. An RBI opportunity has arisen for Jarrett Gray. 11 of them on the year. Christian trying to keep Huntington at bay here, and there is a smash into right field. Going back, Leidig. He's not going to get there. It's going to one-hop the wall. Extra bases. No, he stopped, and he missed first. Jarrett Gray went right over the bag. Not sure it would have mattered, but he drives in a run, and Huntington takes a 1-0 lead. RBI for Jarrett Gray as that one hop the wall. It's a elevated surface out there in right field, as it's always been here at Huntington. Cody Barton swings and misses at the first pitch. Knights are 2-2 in the conference and are now most certainly going to have to win out even for a dying chance at a conference title, and it would be a share if they got anything, but DeKalb now controls their own destiny, as does New Haven. Both of those teams still with just 1 loss in the conference. Comes a pickoff to first. Counts a ball and a strike to Cody Barton with 2 outs and a runner on first and a run across for the Vikings here in the bottom of the first. Pitch to the plate is fouled back out of play. Barton hitting .244 on the season. Ball and 2 strikes. Pickoff throw to first. They got him picked off. Throw down to second. They're going to have a rundown situation. Kohler back to long, stumbles a little bit, and he's going to tag him out. And the side is retired. Huntington comes up with 2 hits. They plate 1, and after 1 complete, it's Huntington North 1, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniels Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniels Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry.
The leadoff batter, Landrum, reached base via hit and then was caught stealing at third. The Knights will send Schwartz, Bohetta, and Kohler to the plate here in the top of the second. Collin leads it off, 368. And Miller fires the first pitch high at the letters. Miller threw 13 pitches in that first inning. Breaking pitch is low and away. It's 2-0. Almost have to pause for a second. Home plate umpire's got a delayed strike call, and we're far enough away that we can't hear him real well. Ground ball to the second baseman off of the side of the mound, but a good hop there for Les Bronze, and he throws to first in time to get Schwartz. 4-3, 1 gone.
Now batting the pitcher, number 3, Christian Bohada.
Knights are making contact so far, and that's been the case for most of the games this year, but if you take Adams Central and DeKalb, you only come up with 4 hits in 2 games. That's 2 of their 3 losses. There's a bunt by Bohetta as he tried to reach base and bunt for a hit, but Pat Miller throws him out at first pretty easily. He wasn't the best of bunts. And all of a sudden, 2 outs.
The shortstop, number 5, Caleb Kohler.
You don't see Bohetta try to bunt for a hit too often. First instance that comes to mind on the season, to my recollection. And Coach McLean will talk to Mr. Kohler before Miller steps back on the mound, as per tradition. Opposing pitcher gets 2 outs without a base runner. Can almost put money that Coach McLean's going to talk to the next hitter. First pitch misses high and away. Kohler, 242 on the year. He's been a little bit up and down. Had a rough start and has had a nice stretch here in the last several games before waning again. When he watches the first 2 pitches miss high off the hand of Miller. Bohetta threw 17 in that first inning. In contrast, only 8 of them for strikes. 2-0 offering is a strike call just above the belt. Fastball is roped into right center field, going back, and that one is going to 2-hop. The wall's going to roll all the way into the track, and Kohler is going to cruise in with a stand-up 2-out double for the Knights. Second hit of the afternoon for Norwell. First for extra bases. Kohler put a charge into that one. Right in the gap in right field, and it's one of the deepest parts of this park. Kohler definitely hit that one pretty well. Levi Leidig, the batter now. First pitch low. Gets away from Fife a little bit, but he's able to keep it in front of him to keep Kohler from taking third. Leidig on the year, 286, driven in 7. And he's got an RBI opportunity here with 2 outs in the second. Fastball grounded towards the second baseman. Les Bronx had a lot of action today. Wild throw to first, but hanging on is Jarrett Gray, and the side is retired. The Knights come up with a 2-out double, and they leave one. And after 1.5, it's Huntington 1, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit usf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look but old-fashioned integrity.
Yeah, welcome back to Huntington. Not a great crowd on hand this afternoon, but not the best of conditions either. The Knights, just a few on their side. The Vikings switched dugouts this season before the year started. The Knights traditionally have been in the first base dugout every time they've come here, but they occupy the third base dugout today. Cody Barton will lead it off the inning as he was at the plate when Jarrett Gray was picked off first to end the first. Vikings coming up with a run in that inning, and the first pitch misses well high. Bohetta is struggling to hit his spots as he's a guy that throws a ton of strikes, and only 8 of his 18 have been finding the strike zone. A couple of them have resulted in base hits for the Vikings, and this one's going to result in a base hit too. That's right down the line. That's going to be extra bases for Cody Barton. He takes the turn. He will be in there with a lead-off stand-up double for Cody Barton. Cody smacks his 6th double of the year. And Huntington in business again. Right down the line into left. Not close again for Bohetta on the first pitch. Trey Williams is the batter now. Williams 250, but only 1 for 4 on the year. Not a lot of at-bats. Bohetta steps off and bluffs to second, sending Bartram back in there. Fouls it out of play. Christian's had some games where he's allowed quite a few base hits. He gave up 10 hits to New Haven, but got a no decision in that game. Knights went on to lose that one in 8 innings. Squares to bunt, pulls back, pitches a breaking ball high, throw down to second. Schwartz tried to get Barton back there, but he's in there safely. The count is now 2-1. Pat Miller waits on deck to be followed by Logan Moreland here in the inning for the Vikings. 2-1, squares to bunt. Bounces in there, 58-footer, blocked by Schwartz, and Coach McLean didn't like that, and now he's going to come out to talk to his infield. While he does, we'll take a very quick break and return after these words from State Farm.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for 3 by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
And welcome back to Huntington. A 3-1 count to the batter, Trey Williams. And Cody Barton out there at second base as he led off the inning with a double down the left field line. Bohanna checks the runner, squares to bunt, right back to the pitcher, takes a look at third, takes the sure out at first. And Williams gets the job done on the sacrifice, one gone. But that will move the runner 90 feet closer. Pat Miller has a chance to drive in a run. 229 on the year, 7 driven in, and the first pitch is way low. Bohanna is just having all kinds of trouble on the mound, and he's trying to take a deep breath and calm himself down as he's had several pitches that haven't made it farther than 58 feet. That pitch is roped into left field, giving chase is Skiles, and he's not going to get there. It's going to go over his head. Extra bases coming for Pat Miller. It's an RBI double, and the Vikings lead it 2-0.
Brings up number 1, your right fielder, Logan Moreland.
Fourth hit of the day for Huntington North, and the second for extra bases here in the inning. There will be a courtesy runner out there. That one went right over Skiles. Just didn't have a chance to get there. And Sam Doherty is the courtesy runner for Huntington. The batter is Logan Moreland, who bats from the left side, wears number 1. And here comes a pickoff throw, and he just missed him. That was pretty close, but Doherty had a pretty large lead. Good pickoff move, good throw, and a nice tag applied by Kohler, but just not quite in time. And the first pitch is a strike call on the outer edge. Well, already some bullpen action for the Knights. It's going to be Cole Lewison who will jog down to the pen and get warm. Coach McLean hoping to wait to use him for Saturday as the Knights have 2 coming up in Garrett to close out the week. Calling a strike now to Moreland. Logan, a .300 batter on the year, and he ropes this one into right. Down the line, it'll fall foul. Running the first and in the second for Huntington, and the threat is still real. Pitch outside. Bohanna taking a long look in for the sign, finally has it, comes set, delivers the 2-2 pitch. Fastball low, 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count runs full. Bohanna's going to have to get an out here at some point. Can't afford to let the second runner reach. And that pitch grounded towards first, and it'll be just foul. Moreland stays alive. He's seen 6 pitches in the at-bat. Four hits already for the Vikings. The 3-2 pitch. That's low, and it's another walk. Second of the day issued by Bohanna. And 2 men are aboard here with 1 out in the second for the Huntington North Vikings. And Levi Bennett will step in. Levi wears number 7. 1 for 1 officially on the season. Back pick to second is not in time, and Kohler dropped the ball that time. But that was close again. Doherty really testing the ability of Bohanna. He's walked the line a couple of times. Way high on the first pitch. And we may be seeing a pitching change sooner rather than later. One-0. He was way in front of that one and shoots it foul. Well, it's been a number of years since the Knights have had a losing record in the conference, and they could drop to 2-3 today with a loss. 1-1 in the dirt, blocked nicely by Schwartz. Levi Long, the first baseman, will try to talk things over with Bohetta and get him settled down. And now he's ready again. Comes set, delivers the 2-1. It is a fly ball into left. Going back is Skiles towards the track to the wall. He looks up. It's off the top of the fence and bounces back in. Being waved around is Doherty. The throw is coming to third. The throw to the plate is in time. He got him at the plate. And what a terrible break for the Vikings, as that ball could have bounced the other way and been out of here. It bounced off of the top of the fence and bounced right back in. Skiles and then throws to third, cut off by Breggy. And the relay to the plate was in time to get Doherty. The Knights save a run. It's a base hit, an RBI stripped away from Moreland, and maybe a couple more RBIs. It'll put runners on the corners with 2 outs now. It's the 5th hit of the day for Huntington. Boy, that was right off the top of the fence. The Knights caught a tremendous break. Good cutoff and a good throw from Breggy. And taking third on the play was Moreland. So it'll be the top of the order for Huntington North in the face of Colin Landrum, who singled to center in his first at-bat. That's in the dirt. Scooped by Schwartz. Bennett with a healthy lead away from first, and a back throw, and it's going to get away. It'll be an E1. And Bennett's going to be waved around to third, and now he'll put the brakes on. He's still being waved around, but he stopped anyway. And now the throw almost gets into the bullpen for the Knights. They are having all kinds of trouble. It'll be an E1. Bennett will take second. Moreland will score. And now the umpires are going to get together and talk about something. It's already 3-0, no matter what, for Huntington. And nothing changes. Count is 1-0 to Colin Landrum, but it's now 3-0 in favor of Huntington North. Roughest start of the year so far for Bohetta, and there's a sizzle to center for a base hit. Landrum waving around is Bennett. Throw to the plate is up the line. Throw down to second is going to be in time. Nice play by Colin Schwartz, but another run scores. An RBI single, and Landrum's thrown out at second trying to advance on the throw. Huntington North comes up with 4 hits in the inning. They score 2. They leave them empty, and after 2 complete, it's Huntington 4, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium 1-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult-youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 child per team, or 2 youth may make a team, and a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long, and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes at a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
Yeah, welcome back to Huntington North, and we're in the top of the third. Huntington gets three more runs in the bottom of the second, and now they lead it 4-0. 4 runs on 6 hits for the Vikings, no runs, 2 hits for the Knights, and Tyler Skiles will lead off the inning for the Knights. 333 on the year, but not a lot of at-bats. He'll try to bunt. It's into no man's land. Nice flip, but it's going to get away from the first baseman, and it'll be a leadoff bunt single for Tyler Skiles.
Brings up the center fielder, number 2, Trevor Wilson.
Third hit of the day for Norwell. Tyler has had a couple nice bunt singles on the season. And now he reaches base. And now the top of the order, Trevor Wilson. Swings at the first pitch, grounded right back at the pitcher. And the throw is high, gets back down to second. Throw to first, not in time, gets away from Jarrett Gray. But Wilson will have to hold, and he reaches base via the fielder's choice.
Brings up the second baseman, number 16, Garrett Waybright.
So Skiles is forced out at second. One gone. Waybright, who struck out looking in his first at-bat, will step in. Another pickoff throw. Concerned about Wilson, who's got tremendous speed. Might be running, and instead he doesn't. Pitch grounded towards the shortstop. Backhanded there. Tremendous play by McCutcheon, and it's not in time. Long throw to first as he got him just from his knee. It would have been a great play by McCutcheon. It'll be an infield single for Waybright, and now 2 aboard for the Knights.
Number 1, Clinton Middleton.
So a infield single for Waybright. Boy, McCutcheon almost made a great play at short, but just not in time. Banger at first, and Waybright is called safe. Batters Middleton smokes the first pitch into center. Sinking, it's in there for a base hit. Wilson's going to be held at third. The Knights move station to station, and the bases are full. That is the third hit for the Knights in the inning. They've now got 5 on the day. Second hit of the day for Middleton. And a big RBI opportunity for Levi Long. Not before a visit to the mound. We'll take a very quick break and return after these words.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhahn's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-31000 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhahn.
Dr. Laura Kugelhahn is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhahn and her staff will make you feel at home.
And welcome back to Huntington. Top of the third, bases loaded in a 4-0 game in favor of Huntington. Levi Long will bat here for the Knights. Grounded out to the second baseman the first time up, but he's driven in 16 on the year and could drive in a couple here. First offering is a cut and a miss. Good pitch by that time by Pat Miller, as he had Levi swinging over the top of that one, way out in front. That pitch misses outside, even at a ball and a strike. And the 1-1. Strike call on the outer edge. Cole Lewison's got a bat in his hands. He may pinch hit here in the inning for the Knights. 1-2, though. Grounded at the shortstop. Throw to second in time for one. At first in time. Double play. Long is going to ground into a double play to end the threat in the third. The Knights come up with 3 hits, and they leave 1. Actually, they leave 2, and after 2.5, it's Huntington 4, Norwell nothing. On WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
And welcome back to Huntington. The starter gets chased early this afternoon. Bohada only lasts 2 innings. Cole Lewison is out there now for the Knights. No other defensive changes to speak of. The Knights had the bases loaded in the top of the third, but Long grounds out to the shortstop, and it results in a 6-4-3 classic double play. Huntington escapes the Norwell threat. They've come up with 5 hits, but still have not managed to score a run to this point. Cole Lewison on the mound. Let's talk about Cole. Mr. Lewison, 16 2/3 on the year, an ERA at a team best 0.84. He's allowed just 2 earned runs on 15 hits, no walks on the year, and struck out 11. And the first pitch to Elliot Lesbrance misses well high. 4-0 game here in the bottom of the third. The Knights have certainly had their chances in the first 3 innings, and he pops this one into center field. Playable, shallow for Wilson, and he will haul it in for the first out.
Brings up the shortstop, number 4, Ian McCutcheon.
Ian McCutcheon will step in, walked in his first at bat. Bohada walked 2 in this game, and he did not last very long for the Knights. First pitch, breaking ball, strike call. Well, that is really a delayed call. But Bohada went 2 innings on Monday, but that was just a tune-up performance as he was scheduled to go today. Hopefully, as long as they needed him. McCutcheon behind 0-2. And the breaking ball tapped towards the third baseman. Going to be a tough play, and it's going to be an infield single. No chance for anybody to get McCutcheon streaking down the line. Infield single, 7th hit of the day for Huntington. And with 1 out, McCutcheon is aboard. Jarrett Gray, the batter, singled to right, drove in a run back in the first. Eventually was picked off a first. Breaking pitch high, throw down to second as the runner was going. It is going to not be in time. Throw was high, got away from Kohler. Not far enough for McCutcheon to take another bag. What a stolen base for Ian McCutcheon. And now a runner in scoring position for Huntington North. 1-0 high and away. Lewison bluffed to second and stepped off. out 2-0. Runner at second for Huntington in a 4-0 ball game, bottom of the third. High leg kick, and the pitch is smacked into center field, down for a base hit. Wilson charging, cuts it off. McCutcheon will be held at third. Runner trying to take second, and Gray is going to do so. It'll be a single, and then taking second on the throw. Runners on second and third with one out here in the bottom of the third. 8th hit of the day for Huntington. Cody Barton will step in. Cody doubled back in the second inning, deleted off. It was eventually a 3-run second inning for Huntington. They've scored in both innings. First pitch, strike call. Collin couldn't hang on to that one. 0-1 offering is popped up, foul territory. Will get back out of play, back on the tennis courts. The Knights, the ladies, making the trip over to Huntington to take on the Vikings in tennis as well today. Count is 0-2 to Cody Barton. 2 runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back up the middle into center field, a base hit. 1 run will score. Gray being waved around. The throw is cut off. 2-run score. 2 RBIs for Cody Barton. And the Vikings lead it 6-0.
Third baseman, number 6, Trey Williams.
Nine hits for Huntington. They are just hitting the ball all around the park. And Lewison's making some decent pitches. But Huntington's just finding ways to score right and left today. Trey Williams will step in. First pitch, right back up the middle. Base hit, 10th of the day for Huntington. And we're only in the bottom of the third, and runners are on first and second. Boy, this is just an unbelievable performance by the Vikings today. They came out ready to hit. And the Knights have had 5 hits of their own, but the difference is Huntington's taking much better advantage of their opportunities. And the pitcher, Pat Miller, who doubled to left center field, will bat now for Huntington North. Here's the first pitch. It's a fastball, chopper, up the middle. Going to be a tough play. Waybright charging. He can't get there. And that's going to be ruled a base hit. It would have been a really tough play for Waybright. It's the 11th hit of the day for Huntington. The bases are now loaded, and that is going to draw a response from head coach Andy McLean. He's going to talk to his players, and while he does, we'll take a break and return after these words from Adams Memorial Hospital.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you: your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
And welcome back to Huntington North. Coach McLean is still talking to his infield, as Norwell is just not being able to get anything done. And it'll be the bases loaded for Logan Moreland, who walked in his first plate appearance. And there's a ground ball to first, pass a diving long into right field. 1 run will score, and Williams will be held at third. Runners move station to station. 12th hit of the day, 7-0 Huntington.
Now batting the left fielder, number 7, Levi Bennett.
It is a steady stream for Huntington North, and Logan Moreland joins the hit parade for the Vikings. 3 runs across in the inning. By far, Cole Lewison's worst performance so far. Levi Bennett steps in, watches the first pitch low. Cole Lewison had only allowed 2 earned runs all year in 16 2/3 innings, and he's given up 3 already with 1 out and the bases loaded in the 3rd inning. There's a ground ball. Throw to the plate in time, and it'll be a force there. Good play by Breggy, and that will be the 2nd out. Runners all move up on the fielder's choice. Bases still juiced for Huntington. 7-0 Vikings. 2 outs here in the 3rd. And here is Lewison bringing the first pitch to Landrum. It's in the dirt, blocked by Schwartz. Landrum has singled twice, once to center, once to right in this game. And the offering. Fastball grounded towards the second baseman, Waybright. He'll flip to second there, and the side is finally retired. Huntington North comes up with 3 runs. They leave them loaded. We go to the top of the 4th. It's Huntington North 7, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money. You're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
Yeah, welcome back to Huntington North. Top of the 4th. Huntington 7, Norwell nothing. Colin Schwartz will lead it off. The Knights batted it around in the last inning and didn't score. Not too often do you see that happen. But Schwartz will lead it off. Grounded out to lead off the top of the 3rd inning, 4-3. And he swings at the first pitch and fouls it away at the plate. Back out there for his 4th inning of work is Pat Miller. Pat had 31 pitches through 3 innings. Cole Lewison threw 18 pitches in that one. Levi Long is warming up now in the Norwell bullpen for the Knights. 0-1 pitch, grounded towards the shortstop, and he tried to backhand it there, and he couldn't get it, and it will be ruled a base hit. So it is ruled a hit in the box here, and it will be the 6th hit of the day for the Knights. 1 for 2 now is Schwartz, and Cole Lewison will bat here as he entered for Bohetta on the straight change to lead off the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd, that is. And the first pitch is a fastball high. One 0 pitch. Missed it just low. Lewison ahead in the count. Schwartz at first with nobody out here in the fourth. Breaking ball, strike call. Hit the corner that time, did Miller. And the pitch. Breaking ball high, throw back down to first, and Schwartz back in there. But it's now 3-1. Lewison in a hitter's count here. And the offering. Fastball, missed it away. And the first two men have reached here in the fourth inning for the Knights.
Brings up the shortstop, number 5, Caleb Kohler.
First walk of the day, I believe, issued by Pat Miller, and it is. Caden Mann is going to courtesy run here, but it may end up being, probably just courtesy run this time. As thought maybe it'd be a pitching change, but he has not warmed up at all for the Knights. It's Levi Long down there in the pen. First two men have reached here in the fourth inning, and Caleb Kohler will step in for the Knights. Back pick to second, not in time. Pretty close again. We've had some close pickoff throws to second. That pitch is a fly ball to center. Going back is Landrum. He's under it. Makes the grab. Schwartz tags and holds. One gone. Runners hold.
Brings up the right fielder, number 4, Levi Leidig.
Kohler's got under it a couple times today. The first time it was plenty far for it to be a base hit. Resulted in a double. Levi Leidig, the batter. Where's number 4? Grounded out 4-3 in his first try. He bunts this one down the third base line. It's barehanded, and he can't get it. E1 is the ruling, and Leidig reaches first, and the bases are loaded for the Knights. First error of the day for both teams.
Brings up the left fielder, number 12, Tyler Skyle.
And he tried to, not sure if that was going to try to bunt for a hit there. Probably. As not going to lay down a bunt too many times with the 9-hitter coming up. Actually, one error for both teams. As Bohetta threw one away on a pickoff throw back in the second inning. First pitch misses inside to Tyler Skiles, who had a bunt single in no man's land to the right of the mound on his first at-bat. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. Tyler had a triple, a bases-clearing triple up at Snyder several weeks ago to gain 3 RBIs. He's also driven in one other one on the year. 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Big pitch coming here as Miller tries to work out of his third jam of the day. There's only one out, and the top of the order looms on deck for the Knights. Fastball called strike 3. Not sure what Skiles was waiting for. That pitch was right there. And with 2 outs now, the Knights are in danger of leaving them loaded again. They'll need a base hit from Trevor Wilson to score a run here. First pitch, fastball, misses high. Knights have already left 4 men on through the first 3 innings. Back pick to second. He got him. Picked him off. Caden Mann is picked off of second base, and the wheels are falling off of the train today for the Knights. through 3.5. It's Huntington 7, Norwell nothing. They leave 2 aboard. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Huntington by 7 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
And welcome back to Huntington North. We've got some defensive changes to relay to you for the Knights. Levi Long is the new pitcher for Norwell. Christian Bohetta has taken over at first base for the Knights. It's unbelievable how many opportunities the Knights have missed today. They just got picked off at second with the bases loaded and the top of the order at the plate. They have had 6 hits. They've loaded the bases on 2 separate occasions and have not scored a run either time. It has just been a struggle all day for the Knights. And now they'll turn it over to Levi Long and see what he can do. Levi on the year has thrown 4 2/3 innings and allowed 3 earned runs on 5 hits, walked 3, struck out 2. He got the loss and the blown save against Adams Central on the road last week, where the Jets walked off winners there in Monroe last Wednesday. Knights in danger of dropping 4 out of 5 this evening if they're not able to come back in this one. And it is going to be an uphill battle the rest of the way. Elliot Lesbrance will lead off the home half of the 4th for the Vikings. They have pounded out 12 hits this afternoon. The Knights with 6 of them, both teams with an error, but Huntington has only left on 3, and they've taken advantage of almost all of their opportunities. They had them loaded with 1 out. Could have had more in the 3rd and couldn't get them. First pitch misses low, and there's ball 2. That has been the concern for Levi Long. It's been walks, as he's sometimes struggled to find the zone. Works with a real nice pace. And there's a fastball for a strike call. Levi is a fastball-heavy pitcher. That's in the dirt, 3-1. Yeah, the Knights have not played particularly bad on defense. It's just been the problems scoring runs when given opportunities. Runner in scoring position average today is bad. Hard grounder to second, but a nice easy hop for Waybright, and he throws to first to get Lesbrance. 4-3 for the first out of the 4th. McCutcheon, the batter, 1 for 1, walked and reached on an infield single and check swings at the first pitch. Foul territory, pops it up. Long coming on and foul ground and makes the grab right in front of the Huntington dugout for the second out. Nice play by the pitcher, who gets off the mound with a good first step, and it aids him in making that play. And Jarrett Gray will step in. 2 for 2, single to center, single to right. And the first pitch is a strike call on the outer edge. First pitch, breaking ball. That misses low. Another bender in there. One. Grounder to the second baseman, and Waybright's not going to get it. Rolled right up his arm, goes by him, and it'll be an E4. Garrett had 3 errors yesterday, or Tuesday that was, against DeKalb. Certainly didn't cost him the game, but the middle infield had 5 errors in that game. E4 allows Gray to reach. And Cody Barton, who's 2 for 2, steps in. Almost everybody in the lineup has actually everybody in the lineup except Les Bronze has had a hit already today for Huntington North. 1-0 fastball, didn't miss by much. 2-0. No action at this juncture in the Norwell bullpen. Pickoff throw to first. Pat Miller's now got 45 through 4 innings of work. Levi, 11 pitches in this inning. And he comes to the plate with this one, and it's a shot right at the second baseman. And Waybright fields it cleanly this time and throws to first to get Cody Barton 4-3. The side is retired. Not a bad inning that time for the Knights. And after 4 complete, Huntington North 7, Norwell nothing. Back in a minute on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at T.W. Fable.
Welcome back to Huntington. Top of the 5th, 7-0 Vikings. Unbelievably, Pat Miller still has a shutout going here as we enter the 5th inning. He's allowed 6 hits. He's worked out of 2 bases-loaded jams, one with a double play ball and the other with a pickoff at second base. Trevor Wilson will lead off the inning as he was at the plate when Caden Mann was picked off at second to end the 4th. And the first pitch is a fastball high and tight. We mentioned Miller had 45 pitches. 27 of them have been for strikes. And that one's low and away. That's outside, and he missed again, and the count now 3-0. Miller comes back with a strike at the belt, trying to work back into this count. And there is a 5-pitch walk, and Wilson is aboard to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting the second baseman, number 16, Garrett Waybright.
And Coach McLean's going to have a chat with Garrett Waybright before the at-bat here. Garrison 1 for 2, took strike 3 looking in his first at-bat and had an infield single to the shortstop, McCutcheon, who nearly made a tremendous play. Had to backhand it there. And the pitch is a strike call in the upper reaches of the zone. Wilson just a modest lead. And Waybright bunts that one foul. That's something the Knights have not executed well all year. For a team that's got a lot of speed, they have not gotten a lot of good bunts down, especially in situations where they've needed them. There's another example right there. Not picking on Waybright, but the entire team has not done their job on the bunting side of things. Pitch was high. Snap throw back down to first. Was just a check on Wilson. Here's a quick pickoff move. Miller changing things up as he's had a couple of different moves to first this evening. 1-2. Fouled straight back. Waybright stays alive. Miller checks the runner at first. Comes to the plate with the 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. And Waybright's working himself into a nice at-bat here. Runner goes, pitch outside, throw to second is not in time. Wilson is in there with a stolen base. The count now full, 2 on Waybright. Trevor swipes his 5th bag of the year. And now we're going to have another pitching visit. And we'll keep it right here this time. Waybright has seen 6 pitches in the at-bat. He's got an RBI opportunity now. He's got 8 of them on the year. Upper 50s this afternoon if you're just joining us on an overcast day in Huntington. Sectional championship sign is on the fence out there in left center field. And then the flagpole and the scoreboard, followed by regional and semi-state. Last sectional championship in 2011. They've only got 2 championships since 2000. But 22 in the school's history, 4 regional titles as well, and a state championship appearance. Lost in that 1993 state title game. Ready for action again, 3-2 to Waybright. And the pitch. Fastball, popped up, foul territory, giving chase is Gray towards the fence, and he's not going to get there. He'll run out of room. And Waybright continues to stay alive. Middleton waits on deck. He'll be followed by Long here in the inning. A runner on second. And nobody out in a 7-0 game, top of the 5th in Huntington. Waybright pops this one up into shallow right center field. Back is the second baseman, Les Bronze, and he hauls it in for the first out. Very nice at bat that time for Waybright, but it results in a pop out to second. And Middleton, who is 2 for 2, 2 singles right back up the middle. And I think both of them on the first pitches. He's had Miller's number both at bats this afternoon. Here's a fastball, and that gets way away. It goes to the fence. And taking third is Wilson on the wild pitch. That was nowhere close. And now a first run, 90 feet closer for the Knights as they're trying to score for the first time today. Knights have just had trouble scoring the last few days. Only 2 runs on 1 hit on Tuesday. They've got 6 hits today, but haven't scored yet. Had them loaded twice. Still have yet to plate a run, and Middleton fouls that one out of play. Ball and a strike with 1 out and Wilson at third. Miller at 60 pitches, and he comes to the plate. The pitch grounded or flown right back up the middle. The third hit of the day for Quentin Middleton, and it'll be an RBI, and the Knights are on the board. It's 7-1. RBI single for Middleton. And the Knights have finally put a run on the scoreboard. Middleton has gone to the same place 3 times today, and they've all been liners up the middle. Quentin really bolstering the stats this afternoon. Levi Long will stand in. 0 for 2, grounded into a double play to end the threat in the 4th inning. Had the bases loaded. Also grounded out to second. First pitch misses high. 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors, and 6 left for Norwell. 7 runs, 12 hits, and error, 4 left for Huntington North. Miller comes set and delivers the pitch. It's a ground ball up the middle, right to the bag, and he's going to ground into his second double play. 6-3. McCutcheon stepped right on the bag, and Long is out of there. The side is retired. The Knights score 1. They leave them empty. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Huntington North 7, Norwell 1. Back in a minute on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
And welcome back to Huntington. We are in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 7-1 lead for the home team. And the Knights finally score a run in the top of the 1st. RBI single for Quentin Middleton, his 3rd hit of the day. And Levi Long back out there for his 2nd inning of work. Shut down the Vikings in the bottom of the 4th. And we are ready to go. Trey Williams, 1 for 1, single to center, reached on was out on a sacrifice bunt back to the pitcher as well.
Leading off for the Vikings in the bottom of the 5th, the 3rd baseman, number 6, Trey Williams.
Les Bront still the only guy without a hit for Huntington. And the first offering is a breaking ball in there for a called strike. We are 76 minutes into this contest. Huntington jumped on the Knights early. 1 in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd. Williams fouled off the pitch at the plate. He's behind 0-2 now. Long lines and fires a 55-footer. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. In the dirt again, blocked by Shorts, although it doesn't matter with the bases empty. By the way, Ian Clark has entered in left field for the Knights. Tyler Skiles has been removed. In the dirt again, 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Williams. He was ahead 0-2. And the pitch. Drive to left and foul. Turned on that one pretty good. Drove it foul. Onto the batting cage that's in foul territory in left field. It is inside the fenced area. 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, he walked in. Long was ahead in that at bat. 0-2 and ends up walking Williams to lead off the bottom of the 5th. And Pat Miller is the batter now, 2 for 2. Doubled to left, singled to the infield, and he pops the first pitch up in foul territory. Schwartz under it, and he makes the grab for the first out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Logan Moreland.
Logan Moreland steps in 1 for 1. Walk and a single to right. Scored a run in right field today for Huntington. Yeah, first pitch in the dirt. There goes the runner to second. Schwartz didn't know he was moving. And Williams is in there. That's well outside. And now he's fallen behind 2-0. This has just been quite a day for the Knights. They haven't been dominated all year, and that's exactly what's happened today. 11-3, but their 3 losses came by 1 run in 8, 1 run on a walk-off, and a 3-run loss to DeKalb on Tuesday. Trail at 7-1 today. There's a bunt right back to the third baseman. Going to be a tough play for Breggy. Bare hands it. It'll be an infield single for Logan Moreland. Also on the play, Trey Williams was running, and he takes third base. That is hit number 13 on the day for Huntington. And they've got runners on the corners now with 1 out in the 5th. Bottom of the order, Levi Bennett, 1 for 2, singled to left, reached on a fielder's choice, and the first pitch misses outside. Fastball in there for a strike call at the belt. Pickoff throw to first. Sending Moreland back in there. He's up the line a little bit. Bohada had to chase it. One ground ball sent towards the shortstop. Slow roller. Kohler's throw to first. Not in time. Infield single for Bennett. 8-1.
Now batting the center fielder, number 16, Colin Landrum.
Yeah, that was just a slow roller that Kohler didn't charge, and it cost him. But it does result in a base hit for Huntington and an RBI for Levi Bennett. First pitch to the leadoff batter, Landrum, is high. He's got 2 men aboard here. Landrum has driven in 11 runners on the year. 1-0 in the dirt. Long comes set, checks the runner at second, comes to the plate. In the dirt, 3-0. Long in danger of loading the bases here. And he's probably going to finish this game for the Knights, as they can't afford to waste another pitcher with 2 more games coming this week. Yeah, the lower part of the zone. Long gets the benefit of the call on the inner edge. Landrum bats from the left side for Huntington, and the 3-1 offering. Ground ball off the end of the bat to Waybright. Slow roller, but this time he'll have time. And he gets Landrum by a step. Both runners move up. 2 outs.
Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Elliot Lesbronce.
Well, here comes Les Bronze. He's got a chance to give every Viking in the lineup a base hit today. They've got 14 totaled already. First pitch inner corner for a strike called. 2 RBI opportunities as well for Les Bronx, who's batting .357 on the year, only 6 RBIs. Low, blocked by Schwartz as it skipped in there. Breaking pitch, scorched to the right side, and it's through the infield for a base hit. The throw came to the plate. Throw down to second is in time. They got him. It was a base hit to right field. Leidig came to the plate with the throw, and Bennett slammed on the brakes, tried to retreat to third, and did so. And Les Bronx was thrown out trying to take second base on that throw. Huntington North comes up with 2 runs, and after 5 complete, it's Huntington 9, Norwell 1. We're back in a minute on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
And welcome back to Huntington North. We're in the top of the 6th. It's a 9-1 lead for the Vikings now as they plate 2 more in the bottom of the 5th. Kylan Schwartz leads off the 6th inning. He'll be followed by Caden Mann and Caleb Kohler, assuming no pinch hitters, and actually there is going to be one. Bohetta re-entered when he came back in at first, so he'll hit instead of Lewison. First pitch misses high off the hand of Pat Miller, who is back out there for his 6th inning of work, only had 63 pitches through 5. That pitch fouled back and out of play. Garrison Bragi now warming up in the Norwell bullpen. Hasn't seen much work at all this year. Schwartz 1 for 2, ground out and a single. And he ropes this one into left center field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Leadoff single for Schwartz. 8th hit of the day for the Knights. They've really had a nice day at the plate.
The first baseman, number 3, Christian Bohada.
So here's Bohetta. Christian tried to bunt for a hit and grounded out anyway to the pitcher. And he takes a first pitch strike. Outside, a ball and a strike. Schwartz is not being courtesy run for today. Staying on the base paths for the 2nd time. Bohetta flies this one to the left field. It's going to be foul. Miller delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt, and he didn't run as Schwartz is going to take second on the play. Wild pitch, dropped third strike. He would have had a good shot at taking first base. Batters Kohler, pitch high. Caleb 1 for 2, a double and a flyout this afternoon. He's gotten under both the pitches he's made contact with. Pitch at the belt, but not called a strike. Might have been a little inside. Check swing, strike call, 2-1. I don't think Kohler went, or actually I know Kohler didn't go around, but it was a strike anyway. Miller steps off, takes a breath. We're in the top of the 6th. The Knights trail 9-1. Kohler pops this one up, too. On the infield, McCutcheon under it at short, and hauls it in for the second out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Levi Leidig.
And so Leidig will stand in. 0 for 2. Grounded out 4-3, reached on an error. Miller tried to barehand one and couldn't get a good grab on it. That loaded the bases at the time for the Knights. First pitch just inside. Want to know outside. 76 pitches for Miller, 44 for strikes. Breggy still getting hot in the bullpen for Norwell. Might come in the bottom of the inning here. There's a strike call. It'll all but certainly be the last inning on defense for Norwell today. Ground ball to the second baseman. Easy for Les Bronze. He throws to first, and Leidig's out of there 4-3. The side is retired. And after 5.5, it is Huntington 9, Norwell 1. Back in a minute on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com. T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at T.W. Fable.
Welcome back to Huntington. We've got some defensive changes for the Knights again. The new pitcher is Garrison Breggy. He will take over on the mound, and also Tyler Skiles re-enters at third base. No changes. Well, actually, Bohada goes into left field. He moves from first, and Levi Long comes back to first base. So lots of defensive changes for the Knights. That means Ian Clark is out. So that will be all the changes. Garrison Breggy will try to shut down the Vikings here in the 6th inning. He's thrown just 2 innings on the season, and he's allowed 2 earned runs on 2 hits, walked 1, struck out 3.
Leading off for the Vikings, your shortstop, number 4, Ian McCutcheon.
And McCutcheon leads off this inning. 3-4-5 in the Viking order. First pitch misses high. That one skips in there, 2-0. Well, if you're Brady, you definitely got to throw strikes here. Trailing 9-1. And that pitch is flown into left center field. Bohada is going to be called off by Wilson, and he'll make the grab for the first out.
Brings up the first baseman, number 5, Jarrett Gray.
Jarrett Gray, 2 for 3. Single to center, single to right. Reached on an error to the second baseman. And he takes the first pitch, Bender, for a strike call at the bottom of the knees. That pitch is sizzled into right center field. That is going to be a base hit. It will roll all the way to the wall. Extra bases for Jarrett Gray. It is a one-out double. And it's the 16th hit of the day for the Vikings. Third hit of the day for Jarrett Gray. Cody Barton will step in. 2 for 3, check swing, didn't go. Throw to third, high, as Jarrett Gray is going to take a stolen base. Pitch missed. Runner takes third. Well, a surprise stolen base from Huntington, leading 9-1. Want to get out of here in half an inning early. And Coach McLean will talk to
again, Viking fans, catch your team in action.
The infield here.
5:30 start at Forest Glen Park, Huntington University. Huntington North versus Carroll. Tuesday night here, 5 o'clock start, Huntington North versus New Haven. And Friday, 6 o'clock start, Huntington University, Forest Glen Park, Indianapolis Cathedral.
Cody Barton still at the plate, a 1-0 count to him. 2 for 3, double single, ground out on the day. In the dirt, 2-0. Here's ball 3. Reggie's fallen behind, in danger of walking his first batter of the day. Strike call on the inner edge. Fastball low and away, and a base on ball is issued by Breggy.
Now batting the third baseman, number 6, Trey Williams.
Trey Williams will step in from the right side, 1 for 1. Sacrifice bunt, single walk. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Huntington needs 2 to end this one early. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third, 2 in the fifth. Pitch fouled away and out of play. Pitch is a strike call, throw down to second. He got him. Cody Barton is thrown out trying to steal second base. Not sure why in particular he was, boy, he really must have an urge to get out of here early. But he tried to steal second base there, and caught stealing. A couple base running errors today for Huntington, and there is strike 3 called, and Brady all of a sudden gets out of the inning.
After 6 complete,
Well, that was aided by Huntington North right there. The side is retired. We go to the top of the 7th. Last call for the Knights. They trail at 9-1 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhahn's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-31000 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhahn.
Dr. Laura Kugelhahn is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhahn and her staff will make you feel at home.
And welcome back to Huntington. It's going to be Mason Landrum, the new pitcher for Huntington North. He's thrown 5 1/3 on the year and allowed 6 earned runs on 8 hits, walked 8, struck out 6. So a rocky go so far. An ERA of 7.88. Skiles will lead off the inning, and he'll watch a strike call to lead off the at-bat. Skiles 1 for 2. Bunt single, strikeout looking. Late swing and a miss. Mason, a left-hander for the Vikings. 0-2 offering. Breaking pitch in the dirt. Skiles holds. Ball and 2 strikes. Missed it way high that time. Evens the count at 2-2. Knights have some things to figure out before Saturday in a tournament that they have no excuse to lose. Almost as many wins as the other 3 teams combined in that invitational. Misses again, and Skiles now has run the count full at 3-2. Huntington trying to close this one out. They lead at 9-1, top of the 7th. 9 runs on 16 hits for the Vikings, a run on 8 hits for the Knights. This is the bottom of the order for Norwell, and the 3-2 pitch is high, and Skiles reaches via a leadoff base on balls. Well, the Knights have had plenty of positive things at the plate today. They've done plenty of good stuff. It's just runners in scoring position has been one concern. Got picked off a second with the bases loaded. First pitch is a strike call at the belt. Batters Trevor Wilson 0 for 2. Grounded out 6-3, reached on a fielder's choice and walked in his most previous plate appearance. High. Ball in the strike. Dane Fife gave a look to Skiles, but he was back in there at first. Landrum comes set. Comes to the plate with the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop hole, and it's through. A base hit for Trevor Wilson, and the first 2 men are aboard here in the top of the 7th for the Knights.
Now batting for the Knights, number 11, Ian Clark.
Got a pinch hitter here for the Knights. It is Ian Clark, and they're going to get him an at-bat today. He entered in the last inning, or 2 innings ago, I should say, in left field. He'll pinch hit for the second baseman, Waybright. Clark on the year, 250. RBI opportunities, driven in 3 on the year. Not a ton of at-bats for the junior, but he's getting one right here. First pitch misses low. Knights trying to get something going here in the top of the 7th. Missed it high above the letters, and Mason Landrum really struggling at this point. That one went over his head. Landrum has not been close, and he's in danger of loading the bases with nobody out. It's the last thing you want to do in a 9-1 game. You got to throw strikes if you're Mason. 3-0 pitch. Strike call, bottom of the zone. And the pitch. Grounded to third, just foul. Out goes full. Landrum trying to work himself out of a 3-0 hole and come back and get Clark. Skiles leads away from second. Wilson from first. 3-2 count to Ian Clark with nobody out in the top of the 7th. Here's the payoff pitch. It's in the dirt, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out for the Knights. Second walk of the inning. That is going to draw the attention, and Mason Landrum's day is done. And we'll have the defensive changes for you in just a moment. We'll take a break and return after these words from our sponsors.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Yeah, welcome back to Huntington North. New pitcher is Elliot Lesbrance for Huntington North. He has thrown 15 1/3 on the season and allowed 9 earned runs on 23 hits. Walked 1, struck out 9, ERA of 4.11, and an overall record of 1-1. Not a save situation here, but he comes in and inherits the 3 base runners that Mason Landrum allowed to reach. 2 of them on a walk, the other on a hit.
Now pitching for the Vikings, number 8, Elliot Lesbrance. Now batting for the Knights, number 1, Quentin Middleton.
And here is Quentin Middleton, who is 3 for 3 with 3 drives right back up the middle. All of them coming for singles. And he watches the first pitch outside for ball 1. We have a pinch runner at first. It's Garrett Waybright. And he flies this one into shallow left, and it's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run will score. RBI single. Middleton has 4 hits on the day, and it's 9-2. 10th hit of the day for the Knights.
Now batting, number 34.
Runners move up a base. That run is charged rather to Mason Landrum, who allowed him to reach. But Huntington having all kinds of trouble closing this one out. Levi Long, who has grounded out 3 times, steps in and pops the first pitch up into shallow right towards the line, giving Chase Moreland, and it will fall harmlessly. In between 3 of them, nobody was able to quite get there. New life for Levi Long. Couple more RBIs waiting out. Middleton has driven in both Norwell runs today. He has had by far the best day on offense for the Knights. And a pickoff throw to second sends Waybright back in there. Tried that for the second time today. And Les Bronx comes set and delivers the pitch. Ground ball through the hole at third. It's a base hit. 1 run will score. Waybright held at third. It's 9-3. Base is still loaded for the Knights. The 11th hit of the day.
Number 13, Colin Schwartz.
Williams kind of came up on the ground ball to third, but it was hit well enough that will give him a single. RBI. And here's Colin Schwartz, who is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a ground out. Knights are in business if he can get a gapper here. First pitch in the dirt. Trying to work their way back out of an 8-run hole in the 7th inning. Everybody on the bases has pretty good speed, so a gap shot could score all 3 and clear the bases. There's a strike call on the outer edge at the knees. Good pitch and a good location by Les Bronx. Both of the runs in this inning have been charged to Mason Landrum, who loaded the bases without getting an out to start off this inning. Foul tip into the glove, 1-2. Waiting on deck, Christian Bohanna, to be followed by Caleb Kohler. Here's the 1-2 offering. Popped up left field. Here comes Levi Bennett. It's shallow, probably not deep enough for the runner to tag. He hauls it in. Waybright bluffs. Throw is cut off. 1 out. And Schwartz is out of there on the F7.
Now batting, number 3, Christian Bohanna.
And Bohanna steps in. Good chance for the Knights today. It's been probably the best opportunity so far outside of the bases loaded 4th inning that they had. First pitch, ground ball to first, and it's through, and they're going to have runner interference. Now, wait a minute. Time is called. Runners are going everywhere. 2 runs come across, but the base umpire had a time situation. He's going to call Levi Long out for interference. So they're going to send all the runners back as well. But I think they are going to allow Bohanna to reach. So 1 run will score, assuming that's what the call is. Long's going to be out for interference no matter what. And Coach McClain is absolutely agitated with that call. Yeah, the base umpire called it right away. So they're going to have to send another runner back. There's some serious confusion here. No matter what, a run's going to come across.
What number was on third?
Yeah, Waybright was on third.
11.
No. Waybright was a pinch runner.
16.
So out for runner interference is Levi Long. They're still talking about it as 1 run will score. So Waybright will score on the play. And now we're still having problems getting this thing figured out. Since the bases were loaded, now we're not going to make anything sure until they've made up their mind here. Well, we're just going to have to wait and see. And now, Coach McLean is quite unhappy as they just can't seem to figure this thing out. It's been several minutes trying to determine what should happen. Coach McLean is now going to walk back to the dugout and try to calm himself down. Dave Goodmiller's out there. Everybody's out there. And I don't know if what's exactly going to happen here. Well, that's the wrong call. Frankly, on a dead ball, there's no way a runner can score. So somehow there's going to be runners on the corners with 2 outs, and it's 9-4. Bohada had a ground ball, and there was interference called on the runner. Wow. So that goes down as a fielder's choice then. And now the batter is Caleb Kohler. First pitch is a strike call. Finally, we're back to playing baseball again. Now, they just kind of were clueless on the interpretation of that rule. So the Knights have now played 3 in the inning. It's unfortunate that they dug themselves an 8-run hole because this has been a pretty nice inning for Norwell. 0-1. Ripped down the line at third, and it's a fair ball. A run will score. Middleton comes around, an RBI single for Caleb Kohler, and it's 9-5.
Now batting, number 4, Levi Lighty.
And the 12th hit of the day for the Knights have made this a respectable score. But this has been a really long top of the 7th inning. We are now nearing 2 hours in this game. And a pick throw to second base sends Bohada back in there. Leidig the batter. 0 for 3. 2 ground outs reached on an error, and Huntington trying to get the last out and trying to improve to 4-2 in conference play. Pitch misses high to Leidig. Theoretically, the tying run waits on deck for the Knights if Leidig's able to reach, and that's low. Now, this has just been some kind of a half an inning here for both teams. Huntington struggling on the mound. And that's off the end of the bat towards the third baseman. He'll just step on the bag, and Huntington North wins it 9-5. Well, after a chaotic top of the 7th inning, the Knights plate 4, but it's going to be short for Norwell. They're going to fall to 11-4, 2-3 in the conference. They've lost 4 out of 5. Huntington North improves to 13-6, and 4-2 in the conference. Will tally up the final statistic and back with the final score and the final stats after these words from our sponsors on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult-youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 child per team, or 2 youth may make a team, and a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long, and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes at a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
And welcome back to Huntington for the final time this afternoon. Let's run through the final statistics very quickly. We'll start with Huntington North, who just pounded the baseball today. Colin Landrum led off, was 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI. Elliot Lesperance, 1 for 4, single RBI. Ian McCutcheon, 1 for 3 with a single and scored twice. Jarrett Gray, 3 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI. Cody Barton, 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and 2 RBIs. Trey Williams was 1 for 2 with a single and scored a run. Pat Miller, 2 for 3, single, double, RBI. Logan Moreland, 2 for 2 with a single and RBI and scored twice. Levi Bennett, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI and scored once. On the mound for Huntington North this afternoon was the starter Pat Miller, who earns the victory. He goes 6 innings and throws 78 pitches, 46 for strikes, allowed 1 earned run on 8 hits, walked 2, struck out 3. Mason Landrum came on in relief and tried the 7th, loaded the bases but did not record an out. He threw 15 pitches, 6 for strikes, and was charged with 3 of the 4 runs Norwell scored in the final inning on just 1 hit and walked 2. Elliot Lesperance throws the final inning, throws 14 pitches, 10 for strikes, and allows an earned run on 3 hits. Did not walk or strike out a batter for Norwell. Trevor Wilson led off 1 for 3, a single, scored twice. Garrett Waybright 1 for 3 with a single and scored once. Quentin Middleton 4 for 4 with 4 singles and 2 RBIs and scored once. Levi Long 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Colin Schwartz 2 for 4, 2 singles. Christian Bohetta 0 for 3 with an RBI. Caleb Kohler 2 for 4, single, double, RBI. Levi Leidig 0 for 4. Tyler Skiles 1 for 2 and scored a run. On the mound today, 4 different guys. Christian Bohetta is going to be charged with a loss. He lasts only 2 innings, throwing 39 pitches, 18 for strikes, and allowed 4 earned runs on 6 hits, walked 2, and did not strike out a batter. Cole Lewison comes on for an inning and throws 18 pitches, allowing 3 earned runs on 6 hits in just that 1 inning. Did not walk or strike out a batter. Huntington North offense only struck out 1 time this afternoon. Levi Long threw 2 innings of work, 34 pitches, 17 for strikes, 2 earned runs on 3 hits, walked 1. And Garrison Brady came on to pitch the bottom of the 6th and threw just 14 pitches, zeros in the earned run column, and allowed a hit, struck out 1. Norwell gets 1 in the 5th and 4 in the 7th for a total of 5 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors, 9 left on base. Huntington North 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th for a total of 9 runs on 16 hits, 1 error, and left 6 men on base. Today's game time was 1 hour and 58 minutes. That should wrap it up here. On behalf of the entire WellsCountyVoice.com crew, be sure to join us on Saturday at 12:30 as the Knights take on Bishop Luers at the Garrett Invitational. A win will earn them a spot in the championship game at 5:30. This is Derek Decker saying so long from Huntington.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.